welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine and I'm back with some more content for you guys. Today I would like to share with you some of my Amazon favorites, things that I use to decorate my home that I found on Amazon. Yeah, let's jump into this video. First up, we have these table books. So I'm gonna start with the things that I have in my bedroom and then we'll work our way around the apartment. So I have these table books, which I love so much. They're all neutral colors, which, you know, go with my decor and color scheme. I love them because I feel like they can go with any decor, and like as I switch up the color palette in my apartment, like they'll still be able to fit no matter what. So this one is one from Joshua Tree, and I will show you a little close-up of some of the photos inside, but there's tons of inspo if you love Bohemian or Scandinavian. Mostly Bohemian, I would say, is this book, but I will show you some photos of the inside. It's so beautiful. I love looking at it, and then also it looks nice styled on a table. And then I also have this one, which is a nice neutral. I removed the cover, but I will show you what that looks like as well. The cover was like very plasticky and had too much color for my taste, so I just removed it. But this one also has some really beautiful photos inside, and similar kind of Bohemian, Scandinavian, rustic vibe, which I really love this book as well. And then lastly of the books, I have this one, which I also found on Amazon, and this one is obviously more Scandinavian, rustic, that's what the title says, and it has some really beautiful photos inside as well, and it's just super beautiful. So I really love all of these books. I've been using them to decorate my shelf, and they just add a little bit of height where I need height, and then also they're really beautiful to look at. Eventually, when I have a coffee table in our apartment or wherever we move, I would love to use them on the coffee table, but for now I just use them on the shelf. Next up, I'm not going to pull them down because obviously they're stuck on the wall, but I wanted to share with you our wall sconces. So they're brass wall sconces. I found them on Amazon. I love them so much. I am considering changing them, but it's not because I don't love them. I think they're a great addition to our bedroom, and I've really enjoyed having them. They were pretty easy to install. If you want to see me install them, I will link the video in the description box. It was the bedroom makeover video. But yeah, they were super easy to install. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. They have like such a modern look, and I think they're really great because they're still brass. They still go with the rest of our apartment and color scheme, but they bring in more of like a modern touch and like an updated feel versus like just the earthy tones of the rest of the apartment. Item number 3, I would say, is this super cozy boho throw blanket. It has a really pretty texture on it, and I just love it. It's a great size. I think it's like a 50 by 60, and it fits really great for either the couch. I've styled it on the couch, or styling on the bottom of the bed is really cute too, or just even in a basket because it's really thin. So it kind of fits anywhere you would want to style it, and I think it's just a perfect addition. Adds a little bit of texture, and if you don't have already like a bohemian style but you want to lean towards it, adding smaller pieces like this that are a little bit more affordable can help bring that style into your apartment versus like, you know, getting like the leather couch or like stuff that's more expensive. You can update your old couch and just put a cute throw blanket on it, or update your old bedding, put a cute throw blanket on it. So that's the last item for the bedroom. Let me talk about some items that we have in our living room. So in our living room, we have some really fun items that I think you could style anywhere. Well, actually, one of them I will start with, this string of pearls plant, which I love. They just came with these. So this one was styled in our bathroom on the shelf, and I'll show you a little bit of a close-up of how it was styled. But it comes with like 5 of these pieces, and you can just style them however you want. So we have a couple of them styled in a pot in our living room, and then a couple of them in this pot in the bathroom. What I love about them is you can also put dirt, like if you want it to be like really realistic, you could put dirt in the pot and then just stick your plant into the dirt so it looks like it's actually growing out of the dirt. For these, no one really ever sees them because they're up high on the shelf, so I couldn't put dirt in them, but that's definitely an option. But I love the way these look. They're just an easy way to have a long plant that's really low maintenance because it's fake. And also for us, our living room doesn't get a lot of light, so when we moved here, I kind of had to transition to some more faux plants than real plants. And I feel like this, if you're not a plant person or don't have a green thumb, is a great option because it looks pretty realistic. And then here behind me in the living room, we have our macrame plant hanger. So we actually use that to hang most of our plants because we live in such a small space that it's hard to find like counter space or like tabletop space to actually decorate. So bringing in plants, putting them on the floor maybe makes it feel a little bit more crowded. So it was a lot easier to incorporate them hanging because they take up no space at all. It's just kind of in the air. We have one here and we have two in the kitchen, and all of my plant hangers, or most, I think all of them except for one, is from Amazon. So next up, I have our bamboo blinds, which are here behind me in the living room. I will show you a close-up because you cannot see them here. But they're cordless bamboo blinds, so you have to manually roll them up. I always leave them open just because our window is on the second floor and no one can really see in. And I just will draw like the curtains if I don't want anyone to look in. But they're probably not the best if you need something that goes up and down easily. I mean, it's easy, but it's not as convenient as like ones with a cord. So I can also link the ones from my mom's bathroom, which those ones have a cord and they're really beautiful as well. I think they're just slightly a little bit more expensive, but they're beautiful and a great option as well. And then an item that I want to share from our restroom is the curtain. So I get a lot of questions on this. It's the macrame shower curtain. So if you watch that video, I will link it down below so you could see kind of how I put it together. But it is a curtain from IKEA, and then I just laid over it a macrame wall hanging or backdrop that I got from Amazon, which I'm in love with. We used it for our wedding. I will put some photos in so you could see the way we styled it there. But I've used it as our like headboard behind our bed in our last place, and then now we're using it as a shower curtain. So what I loved about it is that I've been able to reuse it, and it pretty much has paid for itself at this point because I've used it for so long and so many things. But I love that I've been able to repurpose it. I feel like eventually, like when we have babies, I would love to like put it behind a crib or style it in a baby's room. I feel like it would be really cute. And then our other Amazon find for the bathroom was this toilet paper holder. It's super cute and I think it was under $10. And then we have some kitchen items. So I love our cooking utensils. We have silicone ones that were from Amazon, really affordable, and it came with the measuring cup and the measuring spoons and a few other things I can't remember, like the spoon holder, and it had a bunch of utensils in it. They're so pretty, they're neutral, which I love. I'm going neutral with as many things as I possibly can in our apartment. So I try to have cute things even for like scissors or random things like utensils, but that's just me. And then we also have our brass utensils. I don't use them as much because of the pan and stuff that we have. They scratch, so I use them mostly like if we like have guests over, like as serving spoons. But they were from Amazon as well, and they were really affordable. And then I also really love our can opener and pizza cutter and all of that. It came in a set, and they're all brass as well, which I really love because I hate silver most of the time, so I found a brass version. Also, another couple of my favorites are switching out the legs on furniture. If you have like old furniture or you thrift something that looks a little bit dated, switching up the legs to the round wood peg legs, which we also have on our couch and we've used on cabinets and things like that in the past. Those I really love. They're just a great way, an easy, affordable way to update furniture. And then also switching out the handles. As you guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, I always switch to brass. That's just the style that I'm in right now. I really love brass handles, like for the kitchen, for the bathroom, pretty much anything that I use, I'll use brass handles. So I will also link those below. They just elevate the kitchen from being like the regular chrome. For my personal style, it just doesn't work, so it kind of like warms things up. Last but not least, I wanted to share with you our dining table and dining chairs. I do not know if the dining chairs are still available. The last time I looked for them, because someone asked me for a link, they were not available. So I will check again and see if I can link them for you. If they're not there, that's why. But this dining table and chairs, when we moved here, we needed a small dining table and chairs to fit in this space, and we found the perfect one on Amazon. These were both, I want to say the table was under $100, and then the chairs were like $175 for both. But why I'm not sharing prices on most of the items that I'm sharing today is mostly because the prices on Amazon tend to change. So if I share a price with you now, it may not be the same when I go back to look at it, which I've noticed with a few things that I purchased at a lower price point, and then when I shared the link and I went back to look at it, it was a little bit more expensive. So things tend to fluctuate, but I'm trying to share with you guys as many budget-friendly options as possible. That is all the items that I'm going to share with you for today. I have used a lot of other Amazon items in other videos for other people. I'm leaving those items out for today. Let me know if you want me to share more content like this, if you would like to see more of my Amazon faves or things that I didn't like. That would be another interesting video. But let me know what you guys would like to see. I'm trying to branch out to more content besides room makeovers that would be interesting for you guys to watch. Room makeovers just take a lot more time. So I want to do other videos in between. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video content. Leave me an idea down below of other content that you would want to see. And as always, keep spreading the love and light, and I will catch you in the next one.